Hi everybody. Today's hand of the day is an interesting hand. It's hand 9, and if you look at it here, with a little careful bidding and careful play, you can make sure that you get the maximum amount of tricks. And in duplicate bridge, that can be a huge amount. It's not just about making your contract, it's about safely making over tricks if you can. And so sometimes you can play a card too quickly and find that you lose a trick that you shouldn't have lost. So let's have a look at North here. North has 5, 8, 9. It's going to pass there. And East is going to come here, come in with a simple 1 club. East has 13 points and a 6-card club suit. Nice hand, but not too strong. South is going to pass as well. And West is starting to get interested. West has 4, 7, 9, 13 as well. So they should be going for game at some stage. So West has to start describing their hand first. So they will just simply say 1 spade, guaranteeing 4 spades and at least 6 points. So pass from North. And now this is where East has to describe their hand further. Now they have a minimum hand. So really they cannot, they couldn't open 1 no trump because they had 2 doubletons. So the only bid that they can make is to say, look, I have 12 to 14 points and a good club suit, and that's really it. I have a minimum hand. And that's fine. Now, West doesn't want the bidding to end. If West bids again, it's saying, don't let this bidding stop if it bids a different suit. So it's going to show that it has 5 spades and 4 hearts by bidding 2 hearts. And by not letting it be played in 2 clubs, it is suggesting that there's more into this contract. They could well make a decent contract out of it by showing 5 spades, 4 hearts, and obviously a hand that's worth pursuing more interest. So what can East say now? Well, East actually has what we would call a delayed raise in spades. So it didn't have the 4 spades originally. So it couldn't say 2 spades over East's response of 1 spade, but it does have 3 spades, including an honor, which is very nice. And it also has 2 aces and, if you like, the king of clubs. So it's got a good minimum hand, not a bad minimum hand. It's not, it's got 2 doubletons. So East wants to encourage West a bit. So East now can go to 3 spades rather than 2 spades. 2 spades would be a little discouraging, might put East off, might put West off, but 3 spades is definitely saying, well, yes, we're on to here. I have a delayed raise for you. I definitely have 3 spades for you. And I think it's easy for West now to go to 4 spades. And by careful bidding, you've got to a very good contract. So if you look at that, North now is probably going to lead the unbid suit. That's usually the best idea. So clubs, hearts and spades have been bid. So the best lead will probably be the 4th highest. Since you don't have a sequence you can lead the top of, lead the 4th highest there. And that's as good as you can do. So now let's just have a quick look at this. If we take this with the ace of diamonds, which we probably will do, and we could play out trumps, the first thing that's going to happen is we're going to lose the lead. And then it's very easy for North or South, well, North, once they get in, North to play another diamond, and they'll get a diamond trick. But if we play it slightly differently, the queen is going to come up here, and we take that with the ace and decide not to draw trumps yet until we've done a little bit of housework. So we can put our our diamond loser on one of our hearts. And can we do that safely? Well, when you have 6 or fewer cards in a suit, you can try to do this with them, because what you're doing is you're putting a loser on one of your heart winners without really giving too much away. If North was if North was out of hearts, it could rough, but you could over rough. If it's not out of hearts, which is what happens here, we can now get rid of that diamond loser. And we've done that successfully, and that's pretty good. Now, do we end there? Do we start taking trumps out now? No, we don't, because we should really rough one of our diamonds very quickly. So we'll rough a diamond here. And away it goes. And now we can play the ace of clubs to get rid of the club in our hand. And now we can play another club. And we can rough that to get back to our own hand, rather than use the spades to get back to our own hand. And down comes the jack of clubs, which we duly note. But what we're going to do is we're going to play another diamond, and we're going to rough that. And the time it goes. And now what we can do is we can play the king of clubs and get rid of the heart loser. And now the only thing that West wins, or West can lose, is the ace of spades. So it'll have lost one rough, and it'll have lost one rough and the ace of spades, making 11 tricks in all, which is pretty good, instead of just the 10 tricks that it could have made if it played it quickly and had thought it through. So the minute you take out trumps there, you're going to lose another diamond trick for that, if you haven't got rid of it off the hearts. Hope that you enjoyed that. Remember to subscribe and like if you enjoyed this video, and visit us on grandmasterbridge.com to see what else we do.